Welcome to Maritime, Pakistan, your gateway to the fascinating world of oceans and the opportunities they present to every one of us. Today's video explains the International Convention on Standards of Training, Certification, and Watchkeeping for Fishing Vessel Personnel, STCWF 1995. But beneath the calm surface, deep-water commercial fishing is incredibly dangerous. Operating massive vessels here requires immense technical skill and absolute precision. When crews lacking that rigorous training are forced to manage heavy machinery in heavy seas, the margin for error disappears. Minor mechanical mistakes or navigational errors quickly escalate into catastrophic, fatal disasters. A severe storm treats a vessel exactly the same way, regardless of what flag it flies. Because the ocean does not care about a crew's nationality, those who sail it require a unified global standard for survival. That responsibility falls to the International Maritime Organization, or IMO. Serving as the central global authority on maritime safety, they draft the rules that keep the industry running securely. To specifically solve the training gap for commercial fishers, the IMO engineered a comprehensive legal blueprint. That blueprint is the STCWF. The acronym stands for the Standards of Training, Certification, and Watchkeeping for Fishing Vessel Personnel. By holding everyone to the exact same rigorous curriculum, the STCWF functions as the great equalizer across international waters. It ensures that a crew trained in one hemisphere operates with the exact same level of baseline safety as a crew trained in another. This timeline shows the official starting point of the convention, adopted on July 7, 1995. Gathering enough national ratifications to make it binding took another 17 years. It finally entered into force on September 29, 2012. So who actually has to follow these rules? These massive international regulations deliberately exclude small, local boats hugging the coastline for day trips. Instead, as this technical diagram illustrates, the convention implements a strict 24-meter rule. The laws target only the crews of seagoing fishing vessels measuring 24 meters in length and above. By drawing the legal line exactly at 24 meters, the IMO guarantees that the most heavily crewed, complex ships venturing into the deepest waters are the ones regulated. To regulate those massive ships, the physical text of the STCWF is structured like a highly organized operational manual. The document splits into two foundations: 15 core articles establishing broad legal obligations, paired with a massive annex containing vital technical regulations. Within that annex, Chapter 1 lays out the general provisions, the universal administrative ground rules required for compliance. Keeping the overarching legal articles separate from the granular technical annexes makes the convention solid enough to enforce internationally, yet adaptable enough to update as fishing technology evolves. While Chapter 1 handles the administration, the diagram shows that Chapter 2 is where the convention targets the human element. Here, the rules explicitly map out the strict, mandatory certification requirements for the vessel's top command, the skippers. Because a skipper cannot run a 24-meter ship alone, the chapter also demands certified training for the officers on deck and the engineer officers managing the mechanical systems below. Finally, it establishes rigid standards for radio operators, protecting the ship's ability to communicate in an emergency. By standardizing the testing of these four critical roles, the STCWF ensures that the operational, mechanical, and navigational integrity of the entire vessel is in the hands of proven experts. The ultimate outcome of the STCTWF is a standardized, mandatory umbrella of competence covering large commercial vessels worldwide. That baseline actively protects individual crew members, keeping seafarers safe from the preventable disasters that happen when inexperienced hands face volatile marine environments. In turn, maintaining fully trained crews protects the physical vessels themselves, securing operations across the global fishing industry. We hope that you liked today's video. Post your questions in the comment section for future videos.